Alright, hello all you crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. Finally, we are going to go and take on the Olivine City gym leader. And the guy who was blocking away is no longer here. And the gimmick of this gym, if you can't tell already, is that it's rather dark. And it's going to only get darker. I can, actually.
One Ghastly. Two Ghastly. Ooh, another Ghastly. Four Ghastly. How much time did you spend team building again, miss?
I'm glad that we're halfway through this game and we're able to come up with creative and interesting Pokemon teams based on the selection that we have so far. Anyway, as you can see, the lights go out when you defeat these people, and that makes things a little difficult, but not impossible. You have no idea how much I appreciate you for not having a team of 5 Ghastly. Alright, so you are gonna help me out a little actually by walking around and causing the light to follow you. And that does tell me where I have to, like, step and not step after this. What? Hercules is evolving for the first time in this game, 13 videos in. 13 long videos in, I might add. Alright, if you were good before, you are really good now. So, Hercules evolved into Machoke, or anything in between. I don't remember what the Pokédex 3D has to say about that. So, I'm going to not have you in the lead-off anymore, because I did say that Lyra was going to fight the gym leader. And I do have a plan, believe it or not, for a level 23 Geodude. Oh, I thought you were the last trainer. I am fine with that. I'm actually, Hercules is so strong that I'm going to put somebody else out front now. I could, if I wanted to, immediately evolve Hercules into his final form, whatever. Because of trading and stuff. I was going to not learn Confuse Ray for Leo when he leveled up to 25, but Smog is a move that has failed me and is not very good at all to begin with. And I think Confusion is going to be a little bit more useful than a low chance of poison. So let's learn Confuse Ray over Smog. It's probably going to be replaced by something else at some point in time anyway, but for now, we'll see if it has any reason to be on my team. Alright, there we go. Your light's gonna go out, and before I forget, we're going to go and rearrange some people so that my weakest Pokemon is fighting the gym leader because I like to win. Let's see, I think... There we go. You can imagine what happens if you fall off the edge, by the way. So you probably want to save before each gym leader because it's a pain when you wipe out and go back to the Pokemon Center, but I'm not going to do that because I'm recording. And if my recording corrupts, I want to have a way to recover my progress, even if it's going to be painful because I have to replay the game. Morty! It's good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon, that doesn't sound like Alduin, will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of the person who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Alright, so once again, a little bit of backstory to the gym leaders. Leader Morty, you have 4 Pokemon, and you're going to lead off with a level 21 Ghastly, and my notes say level 32, and that can't be right. Obviously it's not, because it says level 21 on the screen. Hey. So I am going to go and use Rock Polish a few times. In the meantime, you're going to use Lick, and that's going to be annoying, especially if you paralyze me. But my notes, which have already proven to be wrong, say you have Lick, which I know you have, Spite, Mean Look, and Curse, which is about in line with what I know the other Ghastlies around this level have. So it's possible that that's not wrong. I'm going to keep using Rock Polish. This is +4 right now. I'm going to go all the way up to +6, which is the highest you can go with the stat. And I am already faster than a Ghastly, but I don't know if I'm going to be faster than some of his other Pokemon. Yeah, use Spite on the move that I don't need anymore. And I'm going to go and use Rollout and see if I can defeat this gym leader in 1 power point. Okay. I'm going to need you to hit 2, 3, 4... I think I'm going to need you to hit all 5 times in a row without missing, because missing does reset the rollout combination. And there is about a 50-ish% chance of that happening. And I want to see if the game is going to get me lucky or not. Oh, I'm paralyzed. That makes things difficult. That makes things really difficult. Although it does mean that Gengar, who is his ace, cannot put me to sleep because Gengar has Hypnosis, Shadow Ball, Mean Look, and Sucker Punch. You're faster than me because I'm paralyzed and my speed is reset to 0, basically. And that's gonna sting. Alright, good night, and it was nice trying because that didn't go as planned at all. And since I kind of don't have a backup plan, I may be in trouble. I was going to say Paralysis prevents Gengar from using Hypnosis on me because Morty really likes to use Hypnosis. And let's see if I can slow you down a little bit. You're using Shadow Ball, which probably means you think you can KO me. And you're probably right, and you are. And this is going from bad to worse. Do I want to heal and try and, like, restart everything? I don't think that's going to work somehow, because I really depended on being able to set up with, on Ghastly, with Rollout and not being paralyzed and stuff. Because I really needed the combination to get going once Gengar came out. Alright, whatever. Hercules, see if you can survive a Shadow Ball. You're a mid-stage evolution, so you should have slightly higher special defense. And Payback, if you missed with Hypnosis, which you did, Payback. I moved second. This should take you down. No problem, no questions asked, no nothing. Good! It's super effective. Gengar is dead. I was really hoping that that experience was going to go to whatever I call Geodude, because I can't remember what Geodude's nickname is. Haunter! Lyra, that's what your nickname is. He has 2 Haunters, and once again, my notes are wrong. They say one is level 32, and I'm pretty sure they're both level 23. We shall find out. Yeah, or 21. Okay, so you're gonna have Hypnosis, Dream Eater. Apparently, I don't know if that's wrong, because my notes are a mess today. Curse and Nightmare for the moves, and none of those are nice. Let's see, can I confuse you and slow you down? You're gonna get away with Hypnosis, which I'm less than a fan of. And if you do have Dream Eater, like I suspect you do, and if you do use it, that is a 100 power super effective move on Ghastly, so I'm going to try not do that. Okay. So maybe we'll be going back and using my overpowered Hercules for the rest of this gym battle, because everything's gone to pieces. You use Dream Eater, which is only going to affect things that are asleep. You are abusing the sleep clause. Because Morty likes to do that. Alright. Awakening. I bought a bunch of these earlier, not knowing if I'd really need them. And it appears that I do. Yeah, have fun with that. Alright, if Gengar really wanted to be scary, it would probably have Dream Eater over Sucker Punch. Please. It would probably have Dream Eater over Sucker Punch, because Sucker Punch isn't that useful. It's got the same type coverage as Shadow Ball, it's not as strong as Shadow Ball, it only works half the time if you decide to attack. It doesn't get same type attack bonus, and Gengar's physical attack is much lower than its special attack, so it fails on pretty much all accounts. Let's see, your second Gengar, your second Haunter, because you have two of those, like I said, is going to, you're going to be level 23, and you're going to have Curse, Mean Look, Sucker Punch, and Nightshade, which is more similar to what mine has. And I'm going to go and, yeah, that's not really a problem considering that you're dead if I get this move off. What was I just talking about? It's been another one of those days. Anyway, Haunter's dead. This is my last power point on whatever the move that I just used was, so that's good that I don't have to do any more fighting. And we have defeated leader Morty. That could have been problematic, but fortunately, something about potential is so different, but you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours, and we've received the Fog Badge, because I have to read everybody's dialogue. Of important trainers, anyway. So, that's going to raise the level threshold to 50, and that's going to let us use Surf. And that's going to give us Shadow Ball, which is finally going to be an attack move, a real attack move for Ghastly. And I am going to teach that right this minute. And for the second time in the last 10 seconds, I have forgotten what I was saying before this. And I'm going to just deal with that. Wait a minute, where is Shadow Ball? Oh, there it is. Teach this to Ghastly, who I would hope is able to learn it, because that's basically the, like what you think of when you think of Gengar. Nightshade! You will not be missed. It does make me wonder why Morty and every other trainer in this gym only has the Ghastly family, because, by the time Gold, Silver, and Crystal came along, they did introduce Misdreavus, not Miss Magus, that was Gen 4. And you would think that at least somebody in this building would have one just to mix things up a little bit. But, never mind. I don't know if there's an answer out there on the internet to that or not. I'm gonna heal, and I have been recording this video for about, 15-ish minutes, apparently, according to my log. And I'm going to keep going, because that's not very long, and a lot of that's going to be cut out due to I have 5 Ghastlies. Lyra's feeling better, I'm glad you think so. And who do I want to have in the lead? I'm going to keep training Lyra, because Ghastly is level 23, or Sagittarius, at least, is now level 23, and at least has Shadow Ball to do damage with. And Magnitude is kind of unreliable, and whatever the other move rollout is takes a while to get going, as you saw in that battle. Anyway, we are going to be leaving behind the music of Ecruteak City for the time being, which is sad because I like that music. And I wish, I don't know, I wish the remixing community picked it up a little bit more or something like that. This is, Silver. He's gonna come on out and annoy us. You again? There's no need to be alert. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here, and is supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Boo-hoo, just let sick Pokemon go. That's dark for a Pokemon game. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows? It might make you a bit of a better trainer. Excuse me, I lost my plan A for Morty's gym, and I didn't have a plan B, and I won anyway. Thank you. So, this is the gym. So, I wish I could go and take on 2 gyms in a single video. But as Silver said, or as Gummy said, or whatever his face is called, there is no gym leader right now. So we're gonna have to go and do a little bit of work before the gym leader becomes available. So I'm gonna go talk to the Pokemon Center more to unlock it as a fly destination than because I want to heal, because I did just heal. And this is a diner or something? What is this? These are sailors having eating competitions or something. Olivine Cafe. Alright, so you are, you're serving food to people, but apparently, it is going well, I have to say. Oh, that does remind me, I said I was gonna go and do something with the strength boulders and the burned tower, but I guess I didn't do that. Alright, so if you didn't go and pick up strength already, he's gonna tell you that you should do that. What was I saying? Apparently the protagonists in Pokemon games don't need food, because they're like immortal vampires or something. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Now, the lighthouse is over to the east, but you are Cameron the photographer. Do I want to talk to you again? I'm going to talk to you again because I like documenting my progress. Wait a minute, you are not Cameron the photographer. You simply have the same sprite as he does. Alright, that's fine. This is the sea, as you can see. And I can't do anything to it because I don't have anybody who can use surf. Yet. And this is the first to arrive, the Battle Frontier location. But the Battle Frontier does not exist yet because I can't go through this door because it's still under construction or something. So we're gonna have to come back later. We're gonna have to make a line, or you know, go and do something else while we wait. I don't know if I'm gonna cover anything with the Battle Frontier in this game. I'm thinking about teaching Pokemon moves that are move tutors exclusive to the Battle Frontier. As a way to make them stronger for the final fight. But I'm not committed to that yet. And why are there no items here? Alright. No, I would not. I can definitely make it through this game without doing that. It just might make my job a little bit easier. But anyway, it is time to go and walk through the lighthouse. What do you have to say? It's not, I'm sure. Geodude might not be the best Pokemon to have out front right now because there are a lot of sailors in this this area. And they are known to carry things like water moves, which are 4 times super effective on Geodude. I had surprising trouble there defeating a Noctowl with a Geodude. Weird, right? I do need to heal, funnily enough, because I think I had Confusion and it scored a critical hit on me, which did more damage than I would have appreciated it doing. Alright, next is an actual sailor, and you probably have like a Poliwrath or something scary like that, right? Sailor Huey. Every time I see the name Huey, I can only think of Hamster Huey and the Gooey Kablooey from Calvin and Hobbes. Who else remembers that? So, let's see, what else is in store for me up here? You're a bird keeper, who I will hopefully have better luck against than the dude with the Noctowl. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I can get a couple more levels on Lyra before I do the thing with other sailors and water types and stuff. We'll see. We have 5 Pokemon. You know what? Let me see if I can do here what I couldn't do in the gym. I'm only going to use Rock Polish once here. Because, maybe I'll use it twice. Alright, well I'll double my speed. And since Gust didn't do anything to me because why would it? It's a flying type move on a rock type. I'm going to do it again. And Quick Attack is going to take priority either way. Which did amazingly even less than Gust. Maybe not so amazingly when you consider my physical defense, which I really need to stop talking about because it's been established by now. Roll out! This should take care of the pretty quickly. Yeah, even at a 1x multiplier. Less than 200 experience. Alright, Pidgey! Surprisingly. Please at least be a little stronger than level 17 or whatever. You're level 15. Alright, critical hit, which I absolutely needed. You know. Pidgey! Alright. We can do this. Can your last Pokemon at least be like a Pidgeotto or something? I know Pidgeotto evolves a little later than this, but perfectly allowed to be a Pidgeotto after level 18 or whatever it is. Alright. Pidgey! Cool! You're almost as bad as the Ghastly lady. Level 15. Alright, if Rollout ever misses, and your next Pokemon's actually a Pidgeotto, I'm gonna be mad. Pidgey! Why? Team building. Who decides that 5 of the same Pokemon, which are not very good, on a single team are a good idea? Alright, well at least Rollout didn't miss any of those times. So, there are no items in here, right? I don't see any items in that little space. You probably battle me as well, right? What? Lyra's evolving. Alright, so the evolutions are starting to come in after a long stretch of not having anything, which is good because it's well past that point in the game where evolution should be happening. Lyra is now a Graveler. Nice. Let's see what else is there. Irwin is calling. I don't really care about Irwin. You battle me, don't you? Jasmine is the city's gym leader. I intend to bring her back with me. Nobody better get in my way. Alright, so this is an item before I forget. TM87 Swagger. Good competitive move because people hate it, and not so good for pretty much anything else. What was I saying? We are gonna just jump out the window and land unharmed, because why not? Over... By the way, this is one of the locations in the game, like Faulkner's Gym, where you can watch the sunset change, or the background change, if the time of day takes over while you're out here. And it's quite cool if that happens, although... I don't think... What time is it now? It's 4:54. The game probably thinks it's 5:54 because I didn't set it for daylight savings. So actually, I might be able to see it change if I wait just a couple minutes. Alright, do I want to just sit outside for 3.5 minutes and see if I can catch the background changing? I kinda do. Hang on, I'm gonna battle this Birdkeeper first, and... Alright, this is Super Potion range. Do I have any left? I do not have any Super Potions left. That is a shame. I should go and fix that at a later date. Alright, so Birdkeeper, make this quick. I have 2 minutes-ish. They could remove moves that hit 2 to 5 times from the game completely, and I would be the happiest kid alive. Some of them do have use competitively because of the skill link ability that Minccino and some other things can have, but in-game, oof. Anyway, you are staring straight in this direction, which is curious, I guess. If I look in the Pokegear, does it actually have a clock? Alright, so it is 16:58 on a Thursday, apparently, which is, what's 16? It is, actually, did I not change this for daylight savings in the spring? Because I definitely didn't do it just this last week. Either that or the 3DS can detect the time automatically or something now, which I doubt. So I'm just gonna sit here for 50 seconds and see if anything happens. I don't know exactly what time of day that things do, but I'll find out, I guess. There we go. Alright, it wasn't a smooth transition like I was hoping it was, but we saw the sunset happen, sort of, virtually. Also, I have to say, I have been getting incredibly lucky with rollout not missing, because I've used it a whole bunch of times so far, and I don't think it's actually missed once. And it's only got 90% accuracy, so you'd expect it to miss once in a while, but never mind. Alright, so there's one more sailor here, and I'm guessing Sagittarius didn't take the Poliwhirl very well at all. And that was mostly because I got put to sleep upon switching in, but when I finally woke up, I was able to one-shot it with Shadow Ball. So let's hope that goes similarly over here. Alright, that was, Ghastly, you are ridiculously strong and are only getting stronger. Sagittarius is evolving. Alright. And to think that I just picked you up off the Pokewalker 2 hours ago. Right? So. Oh good, I thought I accidentally hit the B button and stopped it, which would have been upsetting. Sagittarius is evolved into a Haunter. Okay. And you want to learn Shadow Punch, which is a physical ghost type move, which I want no part of. Because the Ghastly family's physical attack is non-existent. Alright. I think that's the last trainer in here. Super Repel. Alright. That is a telephone. That is a telemarketer. How much HP do I have now? Okay, so I've gained a couple HP. A couple... I guess HP points would be redundant, wouldn't it? Because it's hit point points. But I've gained a couple points in health since the evolution. Jasmine! This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea and I can't leave Amphi unattended. That's another telephone. And it just stopped ringing. Amphi is not sounding very good. Alright, what's this item right here? And who left it here anyway? That's another Super Potion. No, correction, that is a Super Potion, because Super Repel was the other thing I picked up. Alright, let's take the elevator down. You could have taken the elevator up to the top of the lighthouse when you first entered the building, but as you saw, the gate to the Amphi room would have been locked, and you wouldn't have been able to go in, so there's not really a point to doing that. Now, I am going to go and heal, and then I'm going to go and end this off, because I've been recording for a little while in this video. I should probably buy more items too, hang on. And by items, I meant a buttload of super potions because I needed those because I'm out. Well, I have one because I picked it up off the ground, but for the most part, I'm out. And one escape rope randomly because they're cheap and you never know when you're going to need them. The odds that I'm going to pick up like 6 or 7 of them off the ground eventually are pretty high, but just in case, it's not like they take up inventory space or anything like that because you have an infinite inventory in Gen 4. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to end this off. My name is Dragonite. I hope you all enjoyed this. And the next part, we'll be catching something that can learn surf and surfing across the sea. And I will see you all later.